Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to Elloria's Descent into Chaos. We are here with episode 26 Night of the Soul Reaver. I already have a name for the episode. So, we are continuing where we last left off, where our crew has set sail already on the Twilight Stream. They have spent a full day sailing the seas so far. Hellrend caught a shark halfway through the journey, and they were able to cook it up and serve it to a few people that decided to partake, as well as Arden getting the fins and tail as souvenirs. Arden as well spent most of the day talking to the crew that he has already met before, the captain, Amon, and the navigator Celine for a bit, and then eventually met Eric, the cartographer. And with that, pretty much spent the rest of the day just walking around, talking with stuff, talking to John a little bit, and then we hit nightfall. And once nightfall hit, Arden decided to go stargazing with Celine the navigator, where she brought a little bit more lore about the world, a bit more about some constellations / zodiac signs in the sky, as well as the ties to some of the elemental guardians that are some of the legendary warriors of each element that is in this world of Elloria. And as they were distracted, the Soul Reaver ghost ship ended up pulling up next to the Twilight Stream, which had slowed down its course through the night a little bit. And with that, the captain of the Soul Reaver crew, as well as 3 spectral crew members, hopped aboard the Twilight Stream as the mist covered the whole ship and most of the sight of everybody. And with that, some of their sight has come into view. And Arden, since you are the first-ish person to see what is going on.
Hey, Trev.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Am I asleep or just chilling in the car?
You are asleep in the cart right now.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I went to sleep or we're just in the cart. So yeah, got it. Oh, there it is.
Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see like the exiting the ship.
So on the shit. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure that the music will be repeating real quick. Hold on.
On the ship. No, I got it.
Actually, I think they might have taken this away, which is so dumb.
Oh, man.
Let me see. Nope. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I got that covered. Let me also make sure the volume isn't too overpowering on our voices here.
Want to sound crisp enough.
Yeah. But okay. First, Arden, you see the captain of the Soul Reaver crew. He is a hauntingly majestic figure that is clad in tattered remnants of a once grand naval uniform that now sways like mist in the air. His skin is pale and translucent, revealing a faint, ghostly glow that pulses with a spectral light. His eyes burn with an eerie blue fire, reflecting centuries of sorrow and rage. He has jagged scars crisscrossed his face, a testament to a life filled with battles and betrayals. In one hand, you see that he wields a beautifully crafted spectral sword, its blade shimmering with an otherworldly energy. It seems to absorb any surrounding light from any kind of lanterns that are nearby him. They are now snuffed out. You see that the captain carries the weight of his cursed existence within an air of tragic dignity. His voice echoing with the whispers of his lost crew. You hear him speak once, and it sounds like that of distant thunder, commanding and chilling, leaving an undeniable fear in your heart. And next to him, the 3 spectral crew members that you see. They are whispery apparitions. Their forms flickering in and out of focus, like smoke blown in the wind. They wear the remnants of sailor's garb, faded shirts and trousers that appear to billow with an unseen breeze. Each member's face is a ghastly mask of despair, with hollowed eyes that seem to look through the living rather than at them. You see that their hands are skeletal, and they often raise them as if beckoning or grasping for something, just out of reach. When they move, it's with an unsettling grace, gliding slightly across any surface, leaving a faint trail of icy mist in their wake. You see them kind of spread apart from each other. Their voices are a cacophony of whispers and moans, echoing the regrets of their eternal service, creating a haunting chorus that fills the air around the Soul Reaver. And just off in the distance, you see the Soul Reaver ship. It's an ethereal, ancient ghost ship that drifts slightly across cursed waters. Its blackened hull is warped and covered in ghostly runes, and its tattered sails glow with a faint, ghostly light. The ship is inhabited by the spirits of drowned sailors and lost souls, seeking vengeance or eternal wandering. And you see it about, from what you can kind of tell, you are currently like climbing down the mast. So you can kind of see it. It's about 10, maybe 15-ish feet away from the ship. So it definitely moved close for them to jump on and moved a little bit back. So, now, I would like everybody to roll initiative. Hellrend, I already know yours.
Do you want me to roll or wait?
Oh, wait. let's see what you do. And then
Okay.
technically I have the captains here, or I can do it. I can do it here. Let me pull up a random character sheet real quick and see. Sure. Okay. And then let me also write these down real quick. Okay, so Hellrend. It was 20, right?
Me?
Yeah,
21.
21. Okay. Arden,
And what's off to the 21?
12. Okay. Amon and Celine. Let's see. Amon has a +3 to his initiative roll.
I can only have a +1 to your initiative, correct?
Okay, his is 20. And Celine is +4. Eee. 7. Makes sense. She's still at the top of the mast. Okay. And now Soul Reaver. Got it. Okay. Oh wait, shit, that's this one. The crew. Same. But let's check. All right, that's. Yeah. Okay. And all right.
Don't.
Okay. All right. Hellrend, you hear this commotion and you look over. And it is your turn first.
Dorn.
I know I'm gonna sound terrible, but what did this guy say when he got on the ship?
Okay. So
Sorry, my baby was screaming.
no, you're good. So as he got on the ship, and so did 3 members of the crew. He pretty much told them to fan out and just pretty much attack anybody on sight.
Start attacking. Okay.
Yeah. So I know that it is like obviously it's one image, but there are obviously 3 people in the image. So there are 3 spectral crew members and him. So there's a total of 4 on the ship. And then in the back, you can see this giant ghost ship. From where you're at, you can't exactly see how far away it is. But you can see it in the background. And then, yeah, so the 3 spectral crew members have spread out at this point. They're still near him, but they are a little spread. So let me get the ping. So let's say, because there's one
if
image.
the captain's still standing
There's one
there,
there, one
that's what I'm
here,
going
one
for.
Okay.
I am sprinting over there and raging.
All
Going
right.
to work.
So you sprint over, run this way. You get right here. he's in the middle of those 4 squares, but you're able to reach him.
Okay. Going to hit. Oh Lord, 17.
17 does not hit.
Asshole.
Just he slowly kind of just like steps back.
Okay. 24 for a cleave.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, nice damage. 11.
11, okay.
And then I have another swing, which I am going to go ablaze and put a little extra effort into this one and do a fire giant strike.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. 17. Never mind.
Yeah,
That was
okay, so
stupid.
that does not hit. He kind of...
Ouch.
He
With
said,
this,
"Ow."
so yeah, the first attack, he slowly steps back, just a little bit to dodge out of the way. The second attack, you hit him, and then for this third attack, he parries with his sword.
Okay.
Aren't you
Good.
frenzied? Don't you get a bonus action attack? Because you should have 3 attacks, because your cleave is unless that's a bonus action.
I'm not I don't have berserk or frenzy.
What kind of barbarian are you?
I'm a 9 hells or whatever the heck.
Yeah,
that
he
one
doesn't
is.
have frenzy quite yet. I don't think for this one.
Sorry, I bet.
I think for this barbarian class, it's later.
Yeah. If he gets it, but
Yeah.
I can't remember.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. So next up is Captain Amon, who is at the helm. He was one of the first to see the crew jump aboard. Does he have 30? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's just going to leave the helm and run up to this side. But actually, here, let me also, just to make this more not necessarily believable, but just to show where these other freaking characters are at.
The goons are.
Yeah, since there's 3 of them. So one is right here, one is kind of right here. So you got 2 flanking the captain, and then the other one is moved right about here under the sails.
Yeah, they're on the right.
So the captain was going for Amon was going for the captain, but he gets stopped by the spectral soldier, so he can do his multi-attack on them, which is his multi-attack is he gets 3 attacks. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll all of those. Yeesh. Okay.
Who needs a captain for the boat?
Yeah. Let's see. Hi. I believe this one hits. Yeah, that hits. So sadly, only one of his multi-attack slashes hits. And does 10 damage to this spectral crew member nearby. And
Oh, Lamel, Arden, you're in the crow's nest, right?
he's climbing down.
Yeah, I'm coming my way down, but I can still see them.
Don't have a slippy dee doo.
Let's see. Arden, are you? Yes, you are. As a bonus action, Amon is going to use his leadership trait. He's going to grant you an additional attack on your turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that is going to be his turn, which leads us to the spectral crew members.
No, stop all that.
So, this one that just got attacked by Amon is going to use his attack, which is a spiritual touch, which is pretty much just him grabbing him, pretty much. Let's see. Oh yeah, that hits. Okay. So Amon now needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So a 17 plus 3
This episode.
is a 20. Yeah, is a 20. So all right. So he only takes 10 necrotic damage. However, if he had failed, his hit point maximum is reduced by the equal amount to the necrotic damage taken. But he succeeded, so. And as its bonus action, it is going to fade away, where it becomes invisible until the start of its next turn or is attacked. And that's the first one. The next one is going to move over to where Hellrend is at, trying to do the same thing. Does a 21 hit you? This would be from your side.
This is a physical hit
Yes.
from the side.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So 21 does hit. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw on 24.
Okay, you succeed. So you take 6 necrotic damage, and your hit point max is not reduced.
Okay. Oof.
And this last one over here is going to, because Arden, he can see you coming down the mast.
Ooh.
He is going to look up at you and do Wail of the Lost. You see this spectral member releasing a haunting wail. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit, it's Marvel Rebels.
Is this at a target or is this AoE?
This is to each creature within 30 feet of it. So yes, it would be.
Man, And both
Actually,
buddies.
yes, it would be everybody.
Oh, great.
What is it?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the whole fucking boat. So
Fuck.
Yeah.
you know who it is?
Okay. 22.
22. Okay, you succeed.
Uh,
You still take 22 psychic damage though.
what
Oh
the
my god!
22 for 22
Um,
is actually insane.
However,
Holy shit.
if you had failed, you would have been frightened until the end of its next turn.
Oh.
But you take- But here's the thing: you take half of the damage on a success. You take 11 damage.
Arden
No.
did a check instead of a saving throw, FYI.
It's still probably
Wow.
the same thing.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well,
really?
I mean,
Wait.
their
It is
saving throw
different.
is a plus 10, so even if they succeed with one, it shouldn't
Okay.
matter. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So yes, you succeed anyway. So yes, you take 11 damage, 11 psychic damage because you succeeded and you are not frightened.
Oh, we love that.
How-
I'm getting my lick back from that.
Hellrend, what did you roll for wisdom? 16?
16.
Okay, 16, same thing. You take 11 damage and are not frightened.
Well, she
I'm
takes
scared of
20.
you, ho.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is
Then-
it bludgeoning? Yeah.
Yeah, because you are, it's psychic damage.
Oh, so I can't get another one.
Yeah, so you take 11 damage from that.
I thought it was a
And then now let me roll for Amon and Celine.
He's
Uh,
getting his back. Oh.
although technically she is higher than that, so she does not, but Amon does. Was it wisdom
you
saving throw?
You gotta roll for the Panda Ox too.
Yeah. A 25. Holy shit.
Wise man once said.
So yeah, Amon only takes the 11 psychic damage. He's at 69 health.
That's ludicrous for a scream. to fucking fuck up.
Yeah. Okay, Panda Ox. Arden.
That's Keith. Keith has the Panda Ox.
No, Arden has the Panda
No.
Ox.
Really?
Yes, Keith has the Rhino
Oh, you're right. Where's the rhino at?
on the
Give
other
it together,
side.
man.
I mean,
He's safe and sound.
yeah, no,
also-
the Rhino is 40 feet away. He's out of range.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Yes. Arden, for the Panda Ox, give me a wisdom saving throw. That is a
Oh, it's 30 feet from the Soul Reaver. Oh, I thought it was from
yeah,
Arden.
from the person. Yeah, from the member. So because it's right next to the Panda Ox, I feel like the Panda Ox has disadvantage.
I mean, it is within, I think, 5 feet, technically, for the Panda Ox.
Although, I will say this. The Panda Ox does have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Oh.
So, it is a straight roll.
Okay, so
So
just
it's
a
just a
straight
straight
out
roll.
of 20 roll.
So it's a d20 plus 10
Oh,
because that's
here.
its wisdom. Or plus 2.
Shit.
plus 2. Okay.
Yes,
I
plus
was gonna be
2.
like, good God.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
hold
d20
on.
roll plus 2.
Let's re-roll then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better. Hell yeah. Nat 20 plus 2. We love that.
Jesus. Okay, so yes, it only takes the 11 psychic damage.
Panda Ox grunts like, is
Yeah.
that all you got?
So here, let me adjust his health. Bam, there you go. Okay. So that I believe is the Spectral Soul Reaver crew's turn,
Love that.
leading us to Arden. No, wrong. The captain.
Damn.
My bad.
Got me
the,
excited for nothing.
the captain, because he was attacked by Hellrend, is going to attack Hellrend.
Oh, I was like, the captain went. I was like, oh, the other captain.
So, yes. He is going to do his multi-attack.
Good luck,
So-
Hellrend.
That is...
This is what we get a lot of health for.
Oh boy. Oh
Oh,
boy.
you know when the DM turns into Mickey Mouse, not great.
Oh, boy. Okay, so the first hit is a 21.
Excuse me?
Can I turn my back?
And
It's only
the
21. I'm done.
second one is a 24.
Okay, this is 24. That's a little worse.
Yeah, those both.
They
Hit.
both hit. Okay. So can you
So
make a
combined.
Constitution saving throw for me?
Of
Of course I can.
But that's your strongest one next to strength, so. Or else it should be.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You just had to say
13.
something.
So with the 13,
Not bad.
you fail.
Yep.
And you also, so first off, you take 42 damage because they hit. They both hit, and they both do 21 damage. You
Okay.
failed the Constitution saving throw, so you are now stunned until the end of its next turn.
So,
I am
40
going to let out a guttural, piercing yell, and
Sure.
I'm going to turn much darker and start to light up a little bit more.
RIP
All
the boat.
right.
John,
Now the area is more seeable for those who cannot see in the dark.
I love that.
So is that 42 half already?
No, 42 is the total.
So it's 21.
So it would just be 21, which is the amount of one strike.
Right. So basically, he hit once.
Essentially, yes.
Theoretically, he hit once.
Theoretically,
Makes-
yes.
Makes it feel a lot better.
Yeah.
oh, it's only 21 damage.
Yeah. 40. He wasn't half.
Yeah, so I counted because so each attack did 21 damage to you. Because it was
Gotcha.
2, it was the total of 42. Yeah.
Physical. Gotcha.
Yeah.
One barbarian.
And then yeah, so that is going to be the end of the Captain of the Soul Reaver's turn. And now we go to Arden.
I love that. Okay, so with
You-
Amon's
You
leadership
have
role.
yes, so one, you have now reached the bottom of the mast. Luckily, you survived the whale whilst crawling down
I love that.
and not getting knocked off. So there's that. And yes, Amon did do his leadership trait, which means you do have an additional attack. So technically, you now have 2 attacks and a bonus
Yeah.
action. And
Oh, that'd be
all your
okay.
stuff. Yeah, you still have bonus action, reaction, and 2 attacks.
Combo
Okay.
some spell action.
All right, let's do it. Let's go for it.
Just
All
don't
right,
break
So-
so
Who are you going to attack? Currently, you can only see 2 of the Spectral Soul Reaver crew members, as well as the captain. And then behind them, you can see the Soul Reaver ship. So yeah, you can see these 3 characters and the ship behind. You cannot see the other one that was hidden.
okay. Alrighty. How close? You said they're close together. So like, how
They-
close are we?
They're all within
So-
15 feet.
So for you,
Oh,
they
bad.
are 15 feet from you. They each other, like the captain,
Yeah, from each
Hellrend, all of
other.
them, they are 5 feet from each other.
Okay, bet.
Oh, like these
Alright,
ones?
we're gonna.
I would say this is 15. Like, you did a 15.
So yeah, if you are attacking these guys, they are 5 feet apart from each other. Same thing with
Okay.
Hellrend. Amon is about 8 to 10ish feet away from the captain.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Phantasmal Killer
Okay.
to the captain of the Soul Reaver.
Okay. What does he
And-
need to make?
Let's see. Wisdom saving throw.
Of. What's the saving throw?
Hold on, let me see. Does he have anything? I don't think he does. I think
What's
it's
the
just a
number,
straight-
Arden?
Oh, 17.
17?
Damn.
Okay. He just
Yeah,
fails.
Nice.
16.
Alrighty. So, and you can describe what his nightmares are like, but
Okay.
so I tap into the nightmares of the creature that I see within range, and I make an illusion manifestation of his like deepest fear, and only he can see it. And because he failed that wisdom saving throw, he's gonna take 4d10 psychic damage.
Okay, damn.
So let's do that.
What level's that spell, Arden?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give him at the. Yeah, we're gonna do a 5th level.
Okay.
I don't know if upcasting does anything.
So 25 psychic damage.
So it adds an additional D10 for each. So you added
So-
one D10.
Here's
That's 5
here's
D10.
here's what happens.
Wait, 1d10 for each level above the first?
Yeah. So at 4. So right now you're doing 5 D10 because you're casting it at 5th level.
Okay, so an additional d10.
So yeah. So you're doing 5 D10 in total.
Okay, got you.
At the end of each charge turn.
Oh yeah, I did that. Okay, yeah, so that's 25 damage. We're good.
So here's the thing. I'll say he takes. No, I can't. Because he is immune to psychic damage.
Whoa.
It pings off of him, and it like you see his eyes get coated with the phantasmal killer effect. You see his eyes get coated, his flame blue eyes get coated for a second,
I guess it's just the damage, not the
and
effect.
then he just shakes it off. And with that, he turns to look towards you.
You think the effect wouldn't work either, even though he's immune to psychic damage, but he can still be charmed if you're immune to psychic damage.
No, he can't.
He can't?
He can't. He's immune to being charmed.
Well, I don't know if it's a charm though. It's per the
Either,
spell.
yeah. Either way, it doesn't work.
Okay, fair enough. I was just trying to see if it gets work.
Got you.
It doesn't work.
Let's get level 5 down.
For-
I'll
Or-
glare right back at him.
One of the first times Arden where spells does not connect.
All right, Arden, you only got one more level 5 spell.
Yeah, I noted that down. Okay, so seeing that not work, I'm gonna glare right at him, like directly at him.
Oh, I see that. I see what you're talking about.
And we'll with our secondary attack.
Uh-huh.
And you said that these creatures are what is identifying as technically undead, yes?
Technically undead,
Ooh.
yes.
I don't want to help you, but I know something you can do. You can do.
You're not here.
Yeah.
John.
You are asleep.
Me.
Yeah.
Message me the answer.
Just since I'm not here, it's not metagaming, but certain creatures are like take more damage from certain damage.
Oh yeah, no, I know that one. That's for the next turn. I got you.
Well, you can cast 2 spells because you have 2 attacks.
You can
Doesn't
cast
believe it.
another spell as an action, and if you have any as bonus, or any cantrips or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, I can cast a cantrip on the.
as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, no, we're still in the game. All right. So first things first, we'll cast Magnolia Magic Circle,
Uh-huh.
and let's see, because I can see. Let's see. Yeah, I can see the floor point on the ground within the range. Because I can see him, so I'm pretty sure I can see the ground beneath him.
So, with Hellrend being enraged even more than he was before,
Mhm.
he is emitting light from him. So the
Okay, bye.
entire battlefield right here. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not it. Okay. The entire battlefield right here is lit. You can see this part clearly. So
Okay.
everybody near Hellrend is visible, except for the one spectral character who is invisible.
I'll find him later. Okay, that's fine. We'll cast Magic Circle.
Where,
And-
where, and what exactly does that do?
Got you. So we're gonna.
It's a lot of words.
Not a word. Okay.
It's a lot.
So 10-foot radius, because you said that they are 5 feet apart.
Oh,
So it's a 10-foot by 20-foot tall.
so
Yeah.
pretty much the same circle that I just drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Choose one or more of the following types of creatures.
And I'm going to cast it to announce that the undead. So I'm
thank
choosing the
Mm-hmm.
creature type undead. And I'm casting the spell in reverse. So the circle affects a creature of the chosen type in the following ways. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, they have to succeed on the charisma saving throw. But the creature types have disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures inside the sphere. They can't be
Okay.
charmed, frightened, or possessed. And my third effect, I can cast this to elect it in reverse, preventing the creature of the specified type from leaving the cylinder and protecting people outside of it.
Okay, so they're trapped inside.
Yeah.
They have disadvantage,
Yeah.
and
If they want to leave it via teleportation or interplanar travel, they have to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
okay. And then
No, they
what was
can't.
the charmed and frightened thing?
Oh, that just can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Yeah,
Oh
so
well,
they
I
can't.
mean, okay, you can't. Okay, so Amon and Hellrend can't.
Yes.
Well,
which is-
everybody, the undead too.
I mean, well, they're already immune to it, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, but in case it.
But got it. Okay, cool.
This is weird wording. It says the creatures can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means.
I know.
Yeah, so you can't walk into it.
Right. So
So that
if they try to TP into it, they have to make the save.
they
I
can.
was
They
like,
have. Yeah, they have to
that's
make the save. Yeah. The only way out is by teleporting with making the charisma save.
Bro had a
which
whole
is-
book for that.
Which is what exactly? What's the number?
17.
17. Okay, that's
Yeah.
damn. That's pretty high.
Willingly walk into it, but you can be commanded to walk into it.
True. Yeah,
Okay.
it says willingly. So.
So. Well.
It's a concentration spell that needs to be.
And then, if they try to attack, they'll
said
have to
this-
take that with
It's
disadvantage.
a disadvantage. Okay, cool.
Damn, it's not even a concentration spell either. That's
All right.
crazy.
Nope,
So
it'll last an hour.
it lasts an hour. Okay, that's something to know.
Crazy.
Okay, cool. So you have that. Or you've done that. I think you have a bonus action and movement, if you want.
And you said oh wait, no, okay. So a bonus action,
'Cause
I
you're-
can just only do
yeah,
things
you're-
as my bonus.
Your first attack failed,
Mhm.
and then you did this one. So that's your 2 attacks. That's your 2 attacks. You were able to do
But we
that.
can't cast a cantrip as a bonus action, correct?
Certain classes can,
Okay.
but I'm not
they should
entirely
be
sure if
able to,
you can.
Arden is a wizard, so it should be able to.
Then you should be able to, yes. Because
Okay,
cantrips
let's do
are
it.
at will, so technically, I think you should be able to do it as a bonus action.
Got you. So
Well, even if
as
not-
that additional bonus action, cantrip,
Mhm.
can I cast Radiant Bolt? I'm hurling that light of mote, or that mote of light inside that circle.
Light
Okay.
them both.
Are you firing it directly at them or just in that circle?
At them.
Creature or object within
So-
range.
Okay.
So it's hitting a target, so it doesn't do area damage.
So I'll say this: is it like a beam or a cone, or is it just one thing?
You hurl a mote of light at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. The target takes 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay. Cool.
Both damage increases
Roll-
when you reach
roll the hit.
this level. Oh, never mind. It's 2d8 because they're
Oh, yeah.
fulfilled or higher.
So roll to hit.
Bet.
So it's a +9.
29.
Okay.
You rolled a hit with. Hold on.
You nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay, you said 29.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
It says 48 damage now. That is.
No. I'll say this. You hit both the captain and the spectral crew member that is in front of him.
Gang, gang.
That's 2d8 to each.
So yeah, roll your damage.
I like that. Instead of double damage on one, it's
18.
damage on both.
18. Okay,
On
so
both.
I'll say this. Because you hit the spectral thing first, it takes most damage. The captain, however, takes half because it's reduced a little bit. So that'll be 9.
Yep, takes 9. Soul Reaver takes however many.
Yeah. So he took that full. The spectral crew member took the full 18. Or. Actually, hold
So I guess they aren't resistant, or is it resistant, or what's it? Vulnerable to radiant then?
I'll say this, Arden.
Mm-hmm.
You have learned so far they are currently immune to psychic damage,
Mhm.
being charmed, and that is it so far. I was
Alright,
I was
that's
gonna
fine.
say more, but the
I thought
other
it was gonna be so much more.
the other effects have not been tried yet. So
That's
That's
fair.
so funny.
um
Do we know or don't know if the radiant damage did more damage? Like if they're vulnerable to it? 'Cause that was radiant damage that hit him.
yeah. No, it didn't seem to do more.
Balls.
Fuck that for real.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It is now the Soul Reaver's turn. The ship.
The fucking ship?
The ship
Wait.
is going to
Okay, cool.
unleash a blast of ghostly energy,
Okay.
and so I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I need to, or do I have disadvantage?
You would be at disadvantage. One, because you're asleep, but then also two,
That's why
you are inside and don't know what's going on.
all right. Well, that's right.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, 15. That's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, hell.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. 18. Not terrible at all.
27 for Hellrend. Good shit.
Okay, cool. John,
Oh, yep.
you take 27 necrotic damage
That sucks.
and are pushed out of your bed and thrown against the wall.
You said 27? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, 27 necrotic damage. Arden and Hellrend, you take
cool.
half damage because you succeeded.
So he took 27 and 24. I couldn't hear.
27.
You're okay.
Yeah, it's not great.
27
That
have
hurt
is
a lot.
about 13 damage for Hellrend and Arden.
I cannot
Um,
be getting hit like this.
Now, I also need to make these saves for Amon. Oh no.
Hey, you better stop hurting this Pandox. Do you hear me?
For real.
And oh yeah, do the Pandox as well. Saving throw. Dex save. Damn. Surprisingly, Celine is not knocked off the
We
mast.
love that.
W.
However, Amon is knocked 10 feet away.
Alright. Cringe. Imagine if that gave opportunity attacks. That would be crazy.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
that would be such a
And
stupid
he
roll.
also took 27 damage
Yikes.
because he failed.
Hey, I know if I'm not feeling good, that motherfucker ain't feeling good because he's taking some more damage.
Yeah, for real. Dex save for the Panda Ox straight roll because he doesn't have any good decks.
Yeah.
Okay, 12.
12. Yeah, no, he takes 27 damage too.
Oh, he's not doing animal cruelty. Like, he's catching strays.
Okay, the ship is attacking the ship. Okay, it hit where they are. All right.
I don't know. It still seems personal.
The ship, the Twilight Stream, has taken some damage too.
I'm calling Fantasy PETA.
Okay. So, that is the end of the Ghost Reavers.
So do I roll initiative now?
You can roll initiative now that you've been woken up. And took 27 damage by getting flung into a wall.
18.
18, okay.
Yep.
Alright. So.
That sucked.
With this, it is now Celine's turn. And she is going to use her Starfire ability. So you kind of see her, Arden. You see this light from above start to immolate. And you see this 20-foot radius of a sphere of radiant light begin to form in the sky above the mast.
Hell yeah.
And she throws it down towards the Soul Reaver ship. The ship now has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Imagine the ship having to make a fucking dex save.
With a 26. God damn!
Alright.
So it succeeds.
Yep.
It succeeds the saving throw, but it still takes 36 damage. No, it's half damage, so half of 36. It's 18. It takes 18 damage. Arden and Hellrend, give me perception checks.
I'm blind. 9.
Okay.
Good damn. Ain't the only one. 8.
Damn.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you guys, you don't see anything. Nothing seems to change from your vision. However, I'm gonna see.
What's a key point to dash? Let's see where my key points are.
No, okay. Alright. So, that is the end of Celine's turn. And we are back up at the top of the initiative roll. Hellrend, it's your turn.
Yeah. I am set ablaze right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to make another strike of the giants.
Okay.
Fire strike. And the swing of my hammer. 22.
22 to the captain?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that hits.
Alrighty. Dang, while I'm rolling shit. 30 damage
30
plus
damage.
Plus 6 fire damage.
Okay. All right.
31 for a cleave.
Yeah, that hits.
And it does hella damage. 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, he's taking some damage.
Good. Mother trucker.
You start to
Missed the
see
last one.
as weird as this is, you start to see more scars start to appear on him, as now you have dealt some damage to him. As some of the scars that have already appeared on his face that he had before, and some on his body, you now start to see more starting to be etched into him.
Does it look like he's being hurt, or it's turning into scars?
They're just turning into scars. But he has
He's
been
not.
he has been injured a bit, yeah.
Okay. The scars. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. I think that's all three of my actions, so that's all I can do.
Alright. It is now Amon's turn. There's not much you can really do. Yeah, no, that's not gonna... Well, maybe. He's going to do as one of his actions, going to do a commanding shout to where all allies within 60 feet can immediately use their reaction to move up to half of their speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So, Hellrend,
So
you can move and not get attacked, or Arden, you can move up and not get attacked.
Oh, wrong.
I love that.
Arden, move the fuck back.
And so that
And a
is
cylinder.
one of
Move.
his. Oh wait, yeah, you are in the cylinder. Yeah, you're in the magic circle.
I think you can leave. No, you can't leave the room.
I will say that. Well, also, Amon was
Oh no,
pushed.
he's undead. No, he can leave.
Yeah.
The other thing was Amon was pushed out of it from the ship's ability. So
Yeah, and it's also only undead for the circle.
yeah, it
so
is also
everyone-
yeah, it is also strictly
Oh, yeah.
for undead.
Missed that part. Okay.
Yeah, I remember now.
So yeah, if you want to move, you can, but it's only half of your movement speed.
Like, I don't know why.
That's only I'm saying that's only if you want to. And you will not provoke an opportunity attack from either the crew or the captain.
Okay.
And I mean, just a passive trait that he can do is the inspiring presence. So Arden, because you've talked to him a bunch, I say you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Popular.
I want to be popular.
And that is his turn for this 20, which leaves the initiative count roll 20. So the as a what do I want to do?
John, your time's coming up.
As a
Everybody rolled over fucking 20 except for 2 people, so we're
Arden,
Mm-hmm.
we are now at
What you
initiative
prefer?
roll 20 since Amon has taken his turn. You have been gazing at the captain of the Soul Reaver for a bit, just kind of,
Oh no.
you know, peeved by the fact that your psychic ability didn't work on him. And then after that, he had turned and looked towards you. So for his legendary action, he is going to use the Haunting Gaze. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
All right.
Don't get charmed, don't get charmed, don't get charmed, don't get charmed, don't get charmed.
Okay.
Is this considered an attack against a target other than me?
Technically, but it's a legendary action.
Yeah, it's more of a reaction than anything.
Bowing out.
Yeah.
It is reaction for me if I use this Sentinel.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. When anybody makes an attack against you, you can impose disadvantage or something, but...
Get to make an attack on them if they attack my friend within 5 feet of me.
Well, one, he's not 5 feet from you. And then two, it's not really an attack, he's looking in Arden's direction.
Yeah, it's at the friends next to you.
It's also, it happens immediately as he looks at him.
Damn.
It's not it hits automatically.
I'm good. Bowing out. Continue.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it hits automatically, but you still gotta make a wisdom saving throw to see if you take the effects.
Alrighty.
About sensible.
Is this qualified under his disadvantage of magic circle or what?
Like I said, with it being a legendary action, it just works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not something
Legendary my ass. 29.
Yeah, 29.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you succeed and you're not
I do not like him.
So here's the thing. One, you're not frightened, but also you just got advantage on saving throws against being frightened from a mon. However, that doesn't matter. The other thing, though, is you take... it would be 14 psychic damage, but that's halved.
7.
Or wait, no, because you don't have... Psychic damage is... Yeah, no, you take 14 damage of psychic. Yeah, that's what it is. You take the full damage, because psychic is more... One, you don't have a resistance or immunity to it, so...
Well, you didn't take half for succeeding?
No. He would be frightened. He would be frightened.
Cringe.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Wait. No. Never mind. No. You succeed.
Okay.
You do not take the psychic damage at all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because it says no. No, that's where I messed up. It said must succeed on the saving throw or take the damage. That's what it was.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So yeah, he just stares at you.
Work against this man?
So you
Stares at you menacingly.
You look at him and you are looking into his piercing, burning, eerie blue fire eyes. And
Raise him up.
for a second, you feel like you are going to be consumed by fear, being frightened, and you just shake it off.
Shake it off.
Is this
Flowers
motherfucker
sprout from
Ghost Rider, bro? Oh, Lord. Arden Moonbeam his ass.
I'm
And
not scared of no pussy at ghost.
okay,
Ain't like no bitch ass ghost, bro.
and the other legendary reaction, or legendary action, I should say, at initiative roll 20 is the Soul Reaver ship. It is going to do Spectral Lash, where you start to see these ghostly chains in a 15-foot radius start to latch onto the Twilight Stream.
Awesome. He's trying to fuck me.
And it does 21 necrotic damage to the ship.
Okay.
Oof.
Arden, you can do the acid spell. I'm okay with it.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, they're fucking undead.
They're spectral chains. They're technically not
no.
there.
No, not the chains on the bad guys. On the bad guys.
Okay.
It's a fucking badass spell.
So
12d4 plus 5d4.
that is that.
So it's 17d4.
And now we are at John's initiative roll.
Yay! How much movement, because I'm in the cart, would it take me to get to either the first or the captain?
Getting out of the cart is fine.
So I have 50 feet of movement. I just don't know how far they are relatively from me going from my room through the cart, out the door, and to there.
So
You said it's not going to count until you get out.
yeah,
Oh!
I'm
so
saying
movement is not
I'm
gonna count.
saying you have free movement in the cart.
So I don't need to spend any movement. I just end up outside the cart.
Yes, once you step outside the cart is when you have your movement, which is down to the
back, right?
down here. But the first one is you'd have to go around because there's a stairway right here. A first spectral crew member is 21 feet away. The other one is 37, and the captain is 40.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna get on that shit. I don't even have to dash. I'm gonna use my free action to drink the potion of speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my character sheet. Okay, gonna do that. Drink a potion of speed, which doubles my movement, so I have 100. And I'm gonna move. I'm basically gonna like have my sword on my back and on my back hand and like hold it backwards and then run like this. So I don't get him with him and then get to here and go like what? So I don't want him to touch me.
The one on the right you would not get an opportunity from because you go.
The one on the left, I didn't want to go like to the left and walk over to the captain and be like, "Oh, got you, bitch," and I'll be like, "No, don't touch me."
Currently, the one next, the spectral crew member that is next to you is facing towards Hellrend. So.
Oh, I didn't think about this part when I got over there. Fuck. I don't know if it's worth it then. Arden, I can do my anti-magic field, but it'll get rid of your spell. But nobody within here can cast any magic.
See, I'm not ready for that. And
You-
I just like challenged this
Okay.
captain.
But he can't cast magic while he's in it. So then that means you and Amon and whoever can fucking fight the other one, and me and Hellrend can fight the two in here. I just don't want to dispel your spell and then be like fucked, but then they can't cast magic now. And then
Well, how much? How longer do I have on the spell? It lasts an hour. So how long has it been?
hour. It's been 6 seconds.
I mean, technically, yes, but I'd say it's. I mean, yeah, it has been a couple.
I mean, I probably spent a little bit more realistically, but
Bro, I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to waste the spell slot for nothing.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's.
it did a turn worth of shit. So
I'll say,
I don't want
yeah.
to get rid of it and be like, that sucks, but it's also like they can't
And plus,
cast
they will
magic.
allow them to move places.
The other thing is they haven't really attacked yet either. So
Right.
while being in it, so they haven't really. The only one who has was the captain, but that was a legend. Again, legendary action. It avoids everything, but
Right.
still, like, they haven't
It's
attacked.
also
So the spell is still active for a little bit longer. I'll say a little bit longer. You still have.
question: the ship attack, was that a magical attack or was that just like a? I'm assuming it was, but I don't know.
Ghost
It
magic.
was a. Ghostly energy.
So magic?
I mean, that's if you
No,
want to count
I don't
ghosts
see
as magic, but I don't think so.
Ghostly energy. I don't know if ghostly energy is magic.
Exactly, I don't either. So
So I'm asking on a DM ruling. This is for you to answer then.
it is not.
Okay, cool.
It is
So
a
I'm not gonna.
technically it's force damage because it pushed everybody away.
All right, so I'm not gonna activate it because that was another reason I was gonna activate it, because if it blocked, because the anti-magic can't come through, it'll just block that fucking 27 damage possibly. But all right, okay, so I'm just gonna leave it and then take 3 attacks on Who looks the most hurt? Because I don't remember and I wasn't here. Oh, you can do a perception economy too.
I mean, yeah, you can do a
For sure.
perception.
That's a 2. Okay, cool. I can't see shit.
Yeah, no.
Wait, 9, 8, 7. Cool.
Yeah, no.
Key to the 9. Already with a. So I have no clue.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I bonus action rage or should I save my bonus action? That's the question. 2 extra damage per attack, or yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm just going to. I'll leave my bonus action. I'm not gonna rage, but I'm going to do all 3 attacks against the specter. Which actually, I don't know if
Okay, so the crew member, not the captain.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm basically gonna leave the big guy for to us. I'm looking at something before. Make sure this doesn't do anything to undead. I don't think so. Crafted, mage slayers, blah 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 blah. You are immune to being charmed and have resistance to psychic damage. Don't remember that, but now I do. Okay. Yeah, I'll just make all 3 attacks against him.
Okay.
So first one is a nat 20. No,
Yeah.
nat 1. Never mind.
Well, okay. 15 hits.
That is a 19 and a 24.
Okay, all 3 hit.
Okay. Does the nat 1 still hit?
Yeah, nat 1 plus whatever to get a 15. Yes, the armor class is 15.
Well, plus 14, but I know it's a nat 1, so I don't know if that affects that.
I mean, it still hit the armor
Critical
class,
fail.
so if it hit it, it hit it.
So then
It just doesn't do as much damage. I'll say that one doesn't do as much damage.
So do half damage on that first one, so
Yeah.
14 half. 7
So
plus 17
So 7.
is
Oh, hold on.
plus
Wait. I messed up. Hold on. Okay, so 7.
so first one 7, second one 17,
17. Okay,
all at max, and then third one 21.
21. Okay. He looks hurt.
And then I'm going to take my. I'm going to spend a key point for my bonus action to take the dodge action,
Okay.
and then that'll be on my turn. Mark a key point.
All right.
Ooh. So, question: if I action surge, does that give me action and extra attack back, and my other haste action back, or just?
Not the haste, but yes.
So, but I get an action and extra attack, so 2 more attacks.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna do 2 more attacks, and then I'll still do my bonus action, whatever.
Okay.
That is a 31 and a natural 20 for that other one. The nat 20 and the nat 1 look the exact same. I'm not gonna
A
lie.
31 and a 34. Yes, they both hit.
So this is the nat 21. Is 26
26. Okay.
and 17 for the other one. I don't even know what the total is. It's
So,
fucking like
to answer
100.
your question before on which one looks hurt the most, this one.
yeah, no shit. Like, what was that fucking? I don't know. I'll do the math here in a minute, but
Yeah,
A
this
lot.
one definitely does. Yes.
okay.
Alright.
Bonus action, dodge action. So all attacks against me have disadvantage until my next turn.
I mean, they already
And
do.
that'll
Yeah.
be- Oh, you're right. I forgot about the spell. All right, then we're not gonna do that. Bonus action rage. I should have done that earlier, but bonus action rage.
Okay.
That would have given me plus 2 to damage.
All right.
I forgot about the spell.
So with that, it is now the spectral crew member's turn,
So forgot about that extra spell.
and I mean, where's his priority? Is it Hellrend, who seems more of a threat, or the one who just attacked him that is a threat?
Remember, I didn't attack him. I attacked the specter.
That's what I'm talking about. It's their turn, not his.
Oh, I thought you said the captain.
Um.
Oh, wait, also, did you say that there was still one of these hoes around being invisible?
Yeah,
Somewhere.
but he's currently in. He hasn't moved, so he's currently still inside the circle.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
bitch.
Um.
Come out, Lucy. That's no shit. Where's my goddamn pants, bro?
This spectral one is also going to use a bonus action and use fade away and become invisible.
Also, can y'all wait for the two inside of the circle? How great are y'all at making con saves?
They're not moving. And this one out here, the one that's hidden has moved, but has found out that he can't leave. So,
I love that.
he's kind of just stuck there, and the other one just turned invisible and has no idea what's going on.
I can just imagine he's doing mime shit. Like,
And-
what's going on?
Yeah, and this third one, who's off by himself, is now moved closer to you, Arden.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Or
And that's the one that is invisible or not?
this one is not invisible,
Okay, I love
and
that.
he's the one that did the whale on you, and everybody else. But now he's coming over and using his multi-attack of his spectral touch, which is technically two slaps to you.
Okay.
This is going to be okay. Does a 17 plus 5 hit you?
Why would you ask that?
Okay, cool. And does a 7 plus 5 hit you?
Oh, wait. A 7 plus 5. 8, 9, 10, 12. No.
12. Okay, so 12 does not hit, but the first one does. 17 plus 5 is 22. Okay. So, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. So you just hate me, is what I'm hearing. I can't make saves for nothing. I just keep getting hit. Alright.
So what is your con save?
The power of believing. Oh, wait. Oh, well, 20 either way.
A 20. Okay, so you just take 10 necrotic damage. Hey, if you had failed, your hit point maximum would have been reduced by 10.
I hate that.
So you would have even lower health.
Alright, I'm gonna need some healing pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speak to the fucking choir, huh?
Yeah.
That one attack when I was sleeping did a quarter damage to me, ho.
No.
Why are you healing, bitch?
Well, I'm pretty sure you have more HP than I do.
He does.
You're not wrong, but I took a quarter of it gone. But I wasn't even. But I was saying, ha, and I fucking almost died.
You die.
All right. So, like I said, some time has passed during this. So, coming out of the quarters,
No, wait, that's worth 102. My math's wrong.
coming out of the crew quarters, we have the rest who are now joining the initiative roll. The two crew members you guys have not interacted or talked to yet. Luckily, one's a healer.
Tell him to get that over here.
Okay, that is. Oh boy.
Oh boy, I love that.
Their initiative rolls are not great.
So 88. That's great. I don't have 217s. I'm still 88.
Damn. Okay, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Damn. All right. So their stuff will activate next round. With this, John's roll is done. Yes.
Yeah. I'll finish.
Okay. And then we did the spectral ones. That's done. Now it is the captain's turn, and he is going to turn to his right. Or left. And-
Cha-cha, real smooth.
yeah. He's gonna look to his left and see you next to him. But he's gonna keep focused on Hellrend.
W.
And he's going to do his multi-attack. So 2 attacks on Hellrend. Oh boy.
Can you stop Mickey Mousing?
Well, does a 28 hit you?
Oh boy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And then, okay. So what he's gonna do is he's actually going to attack both of you.
Okay.
So the 28 hits Hellrend. A 21 towards John.
Just barely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So,
It was.
well, good, because
It still fucks me, but
I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
yikes. All right, here we go. W. Fuck. 11.
Okay.
25.
25. Okay. You both take 21 damage of necrotic, and Hellrend, you are not stunned, but John, you are.
Cool.
Until the end of the captain's next turn.
That sucks. So stunned being, what's the stunned effect? Can you?
Stunned effect here. Let me put it on for you.
Thank you. I don't know what it does.
You are incapacitated condition. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Attack rolls against you have advantage.
Okay, so they're just regular rolls.
So it's just a regular roll for them. Yeah.
70, 60. Cool. I'm half HP. We're here. But I can still make attacks. I just can't move.
So, well, no. Technically, you have the incapacitated one, so you can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction.
Okay.
You have no. Your concentration is broken if you had any. You are also
Okay.
speechless. You can't talk.
Mhm.
Yeah, he just gave you like the ghost treatment. Yeah,
And
alright.
if you're incapacitated when you roll initiative, you would have disadvantage, but you didn't. So.
Do I make a check? I'm assuming I make a roll at the beginning of my turn. Or
It would just probably be a Constitution again.
it's not my lowest, but it's pretty close.
I
have anything
But yeah.
help me.
And that is the captain's turn. He did a multi-attack on both of you. Or one attack on each. And now it is Arden's turn.
For real?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I don't like this.
Arden, help! Help!
Okay, fine. If I can help myself.
Come on, I did the damage. You're good.
All right.
We good.
Okay, but in the captain I'm on did not want. Wait, no. I still have the boat, like the double action, or no?
No, it was just for that one.
Oh, he's a bitch. Okay, that's fine.
Well, you can only do it once. Once ever so often, like it's not his turn.
That's so fine, I guess. All right. I don't like how that Soul Reaver dude's like kind of close to me right now. That's not great. We're going to cast. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna go get big brained. Okay.
Dude, I don't want to fuck up anything.
Brain blast. We're going to. Like, we have one more 5th level. That's fine. That's so fine. We'll do it. We're gonna cast Crown of Morning Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. I have to make that ranged spell attack.
At who?
Oh, this is a self.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
Oh wait, yeah. It's the motes of stars around you. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So 7 star-like motes of light appear around me, and with that, I will use that bonus action as well to cast that 4d12 towards the specter coming at me.
Okay.
Damn, it makes 7?
7 of them.
Crazy.
Yeah. The Crown of Stars is a crazy spell.
I love it.
Arden, do you still have 2 actions?
No.
No, that's what I asked.
Just one.
Oh, sorry.
It's back down to
Okay.
1. It's been debuffed.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'm like, I guess I don't want to roll to hit, but I guess I'll roll to hit.
That's
I mean,
too bad aside. What is it? You can cast that 5th level. What does it do at 5th level?
Yeah, it is at 5th level. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, because I'm still making a ranged spell attack. That makes sense.
well, that's also the higher the spell, the more motes you have. So that hits.
That. All right.
Well, it increases the motes, so it wouldn't do it.
The I mean, if you guys haven't realized yet, the Spectral Crew, their AC is 15.
Yeah, no, we know.
Oh.
Or at least I know.
Yeah.
I don't know about
So,
Arden.
so Arden, yeah, you hit.
Gang, he gets 1 because I really want to fire like all 7 and nuke the fuck out the captain.
I'm
But
90% that the captain is 18 or 19.
So the thing is you can shoot it at multiple.
don't tell me that. Okay, bet.
I believe. I mean, unless that is the
After all
actions,
of it,
or
you
is that
can
what
use your
the
bonus action
actions?
to spend 1 mote streaking towards 1 creature or object without
Yeah. Okay.
100
So
feet.
yeah, using your bonus action at a time. Yeah. So yeah, for this one, you can only send one at the one in front of you, and then
Whether you hit or not, it's expended.
Yeah. All right.
here's how much damage.
Oh,
So 4d.
20.
That's crazy.
20 damage. Cool.
20 radiant damage.
Dang.
2 goes.
Awesome. He takes that radiant damage to the face. And you see him kind of like, because again they're slightly floating above the ground, so you hit him in the face with the moat, and he kind of like almost falls back, but not all the way.
I gotta lock in.
And I do have, wait. Yeah, 4 motes. Okay, yeah, I have bright light in a 30-foot radius emanating from me.
Yes, and you have a couple of motes left. Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
And as my wait, bonus action. No. Well, I don't know.
No, your bonus action was to fire the thing. You use your action to summon them. You use your bonus action to fire it.
Got you. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Yep.
All right, no, we're good.
Okay, cool. So next up is the surgeon, Lysandra, who just came in. She's going to run. She's going to run over here, and I believe this is the range.
She sees me first because I'm stars.
I mean, it doesn't matter because she's going to use mass healing word on everybody
Thank God, man.
at 3rd level.
Oh my
Thank
god, I love that.
God.
What word does she say? What magical, important word does she say?
Heal. No, I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding.
Suck it, you're free.
I'm kidding. Okay, so choose mass healing word.
Arden, I just wanted to let you know, you have less health than me, but I'm lower. Almost. By
Wait.
4 points am I higher than you
Oh no.
on health. That's what I'm saying. I have 101 health. I'm at 52.
Sad day.
I haven't been hit with less than 20 damage on the damage I've taken.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a sad day.
So you can choose up to
Oh, fuck, this ship's gonna go again. Oh, shit.
up to 6 creatures. So John, Hellrend, Amon,
He hit me twice.
Arden,
No, I'm good.
and
It's 6 creatures, so you're
well,
fine.
the thing is, she doesn't know. She doesn't know who's injured or not. So she's going
Hit
to
the pain
just
off.
use the mass healing word on just 6 people that she knows are friendly creatures.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Or in this case, 5.
Oh, there's only 5.
Because
Dude, pain off.
Celine's fine. So she doesn't need to be
Oh, yeah,
healed.
you're right.
So it'll be Arden, John, Hellrend, Amon, and I guess the Panda Ox.
Bro, can Celine glock this motherfucker like she tried to do me?
She doesn't have a gun.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
And I mean, who said that was her specialty?
You're not wrong. I mean, she fucking almost domed me between my eyes. If I didn't have my monk roots in between the hit.
So,
Ugh.
what's your spell casting modifier? What is your spell casting modifier?
Yes.
Which one is the spell casting modifier? I don't know.
It should be
Well, it doesn't show it on her sheet. That's the thing that sucks. It doesn't show it on her.
It's not in the spells. It's not like at the top.
No, it took me to the webpage.
Okay, cool.
And it just says it's 1d4 plus your spell casting modifier. But it doesn't tell
What
me
level is
hers
she?
on the thing. I think they're like 9, 10.
9, 10, so about the same with us. It's probably 4, or maybe you can do 5 because Arden's is 5, but doesn't. I'm sure it's the same. You can do 5 probably or 4.
Okay.
5 or 4. Because I don't know. It doesn't tell me what the modifier's built off of.
Yeah.
Because like when I click on it, it doesn't show me. Arden, go to
Oh,
your
wait.
go to your
That's
spells.
Yeah.
Arden, go to your spells.
Or, yeah.
At the very top where it says modifier, click on it and say what it adds.
which one?
His is +5 because of
Oh.
Wizard and Druid.
Actually, I have spells. I don't know me either.
Technically, she is a. She's,
I can't click on that because it's your sheet. So just go to spells
yeah,
and at the very
she's
top of
a
it.
cleric, so. But you also should have mass healing word, Arden, I believe.
Healing word.
Or you have healing
Oh,
word.
math.
Okay. Healing
Okay.
word. Well, yeah, yours is 5d4 plus 4. Or 5. So, I'm just going to do that for her, too. Because,
So
again,
she's
they're
10 levels in cleric.
9.
Well, so her proficiency bonus is +4.
So, it would be 4d4 plus 4.
But I don't know if it's just proficiency because it should be higher. If it fucking
Well, yeah, but we're just going to do this. Everybody heals 13 HP back.
heard that.
Hooray! That took one attack away from me.
I'm going to go to the Panda Ox. 13 healing. There you go. He's back up to full health. The Panda Ox
love
is
that.
back to full health.
I
Bruh.
love that.
Okay. And so she is using that as her action. And
That's what I'm asking. What is it?
She's gonna come up
ability modifier?
to here to the spectral one. Arden, you see her pull out a what looks to be a scalpel
Ooh.
and start to stab it into this spectral crew member, which only gets one attack because she used the healing surge ability.
Yeah. Daddy.
Whoa, pause.
12 plus 7. Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Also, quick question, real quick.
So it does not
Um, Under my items, I have the ring. I forgot what is it. The elemental ring.
Mm-hmm.
It says, does it give that +1 to my AC? Like, do I have to activate that or?
Which
'Cause it
ring?
says, like,
Oh, the elemental.
the elemental sigil ring, yeah, for the earth.
Hold on. Let me see. Does it when you unattune it and then tune it? Does it do anything? No. Then yes. So your AC would then bump up to here. We can modify that. Magic bonus 1. Earth element. There you go. So now your armor class is 16 with the
Hey, Trev.
elemental ring. Yeah.
What is the Doc's wisdom? Like, is it a 12 or higher?
Doc's wisdom.
Yeah.
20.
20, so it's a +5.
Oh, I'm stupid.
So it's
No,
+5
I'm
+4,
no,
so
I'm
it's a
stupid. It has modifier and saving throw right here.
Yeah. I didn't say so. It should be a 9. Proficiency bonus plus spell modifier, which would be her wisdom.
Well, then yeah, next round, whatever, we'll do that.
We gain a little more. Gain
And that's
5.
sure. What was it?
Yay! Everybody gain 5.
What was it? 13 plus. What did I roll?
It was 13. It would be 13 plus 5.
Okay, yeah, 13
Because
plus 5.
you did the proficiency, which was +4, but you didn't have the
Yeah.
ability.
So then yeah, add plus an extra 5. Yeah.
Glad I looked that shit up.
Dang.
So yeah.
Thank you, Google. I was because it said it's a spell modifier plus proficiency, but I was like, what the fuck? That's what I'm trying to figure out what the modifier is.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
read down a little further, and I was like, oh, the modifier is what the caster uses.
Was the thing? Okay, cool.
There's wisdom, and then
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's good.
yeah, no, I mean a level 10 cleric, you should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
I mean that's like your number one stat. It should be able to heal like a motherfucker.
All right. With that, this ends her
W.
round, and we come back to the Soul Reaver ship itself.
Okay. Well,
It
thanks for the
You
healing.
couldn't
pal.
go after Weaver.
is going
Thanks for
to. It has positioned itself to where it can now do a ghostly ram.
Okay.
Huh?
It's going to ram itself into the ship. To the
Yeah,
Twilight
it is.
Stream.
Sorry.
That is an 18 plus 8.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I
At least
think
you
that I don't.
So-
before you decide
I don't
to
know the
ram
AC
me.
of the shit, but that sounds right to me.
So, yeah, the ship takes 18 bludgeoning damage plus 14 necrotic damage.
Bro, we're gonna sink.
All right, TPK right here.
And that is the end of the ship's turn.
Ghostly ramming.
Uh,
That's crazy.
Trevor, can I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
The specters, they casted a spell, right, to do invisibility?
No, it's their bonus action.
Well, but is it like
It is not. No,
Or is it like a trait?
it's so they're already ghostly in appearance.
Mhm.
Now they're just completely invisible.
I was gonna shoot a fucking anti-magic bolt to disrupt, but if it's not magic, then I can't do it.
It's just a part of what they are.
Actually, also so is the captain himself just immune to psychic damage, or is that all of the specters?
Probably. You don't know, but listen.
It's probably
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll lock in, chat.
Lock it in. Next up is Celine after the Soul Reaver ship. So
Hey, at least the ship didn't bust all over me, so that's great.
she is going to try to recharge her Starfire ability. Please. Nope. Doesn't work. She can't do anything.
Fuck! Fuck!
She can't do anything because all she has is a rapier on her.
This is why I stole that shit from you, you useless bitch!
They're dying.
What'd you steal? She yells from the top.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Turned to nonverbal. I'm under
Moving
command.
the so
Oh, did this fucking something bite my ankle?
He goes, well,
Arden, why?
that's all I got.
Well,
So we are now back up at initiative roll 20.
Okay.
However, I want to see Hellrend. What is your dex is a +3?
Arden, please fuck this
Is-
nigga.
okay, you go first. Hellrend goes first.
Arden, please.
And I'm good to attack even though I'm stunned.
You're stunned.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
I was the only one.
No, he's no. Your stun ended his last turn.
Oh.
John is now stunned until his turn comes around again. You're good.
Also forgot I was stunned.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that is.
You rolling that? Is that a nat 20? Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Do it to him.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, terrible damage.
Oh, brother.
It's
38
38.
damage. All right.
Do you not have, you're all barbarian. You don't have brutal criticals yet? He should. He gets like 7 or 8, doesn't he? Or is that for certain classes?
Hold on. a minute.
Teacher's traits.
He might be playing the.
No, he
other
does.
barbarian.
He does have brutal critical.
You can roll an additional weapon damage dice, determining the extra damage for critical dice when doing it. So you basically roll that, and then you would double it for the crit. 'Cause I was like, that's the whole barbarian thing right there.
I'm going to unleash a wave of fire.
Just
Mhm.
one.
All creatures within 10 feet of you must make a dexterity saving throw. I'm assuming it's a cone,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna aim it to my upper left
Oh, thank God.
pointer,
Okay.
like this
I'll be like,
direction.
please
So it'll
don't
be
hit me. It
going
auto hits.
this way,
Oh, that's for me next. I got you.
and hopefully there's some
Like this.
ghosts over here and this captain guy. They're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw of 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. So 8
Oh,
plus
gosh.
7 plus what's my proficiency bonus?
Should be all the way at the end of your strength. Right
Plus
next to your
4.
walking speed. +4.
Okay, so
So that's 11 plus 8, so 19. Yeah.
For what? Deck save?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a high fucking dex save. And Keith, did you add that extra additional damage dice?
Ooh.
So I think you used a great axe, so it's a D12. What's your weapon damage?
Yeah, they both
yeah,
fail.
1d12.
Okay, so roll another D12 and then add that damage to your attack. Well, technically double it because it was a crit. So what do you roll on that? Double that, and that's what additional you get. So I was like, I didn't matter the class. It should have been whatever you get brutal criticals.
So 38 plus 8 plus 2d6s
Okay, hold on.
for that fire wave.
38 plus 8 plus. and what'd you-
2d6
38 plus 8 is the weapon damage.
Oh, okay. So
So it
46.
was that brutal critical, I think,
And then
right?
what's the 2D?
I haven't rolled the 2d6 yet, but that's going to be the fire wave, fire damage.
Okay, yeah, do that.
That is 7.
7. Okay. Okay, and that's the whole attack, right?
That is my first attack for, I
Okay.
believe so. Let me keep reading a little bit. Also, I have. Hold on. Like I said, this is going to take a freaking whole crash course when I hit a critical. Features and traits.
So yeah, the only thing that you add was that brutal critical, which it's right next to your I just lost it. Fast movement, feral, hellish resistance, feral instinct, brutal critical,
Yeah.
return from hell.
I think that's it so far because I didn't kill him with a critical.
Yeah, that was that 0. Yeah.
Attack some other shit up.
Yeah,
That
but
would've
they
been
did
nice.
take full damage, so.
Alrighty, and then I
What's
have
that one?
a
I saw it earlier.
cleave,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
which
you.
is 30 to hit.
And that's to the captain.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that hits.
Super damage.
That's crazy. Okay.
2 for
A
damage.
20 for an attack on the captain again.
Yep.
I'm going to use a flame. Oh, well, I should have said that before I rolled the 20, but I'm going to use a flame strike on this one.
Okay.
Terrible. 31.
31 damage. He.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He died.
Well. Yeah. And.
He went back to the ship.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He died and went back to the ship.
Wait, he died?
Yeah.
So then your thing would do, your return from hell.
Wait, who died?
No. It's a ghostly. I know we said it's a humanoid, but it's a ghostly creature. I said it.
Well,
It
it's
probably
also
won't.
isn't it critical.
Well, this one's just your return from hell at 10th level.
Or with this
while
one, I guess it
raging.
would. Yeah.
Any creature killed from an attack fueled by hellfire, which is all of your attacks. You gotta
what
roll
is
a
it?
d20. You just gotta roll a d20 and it's gonna appear 1 through 15, a Lemire appears, a 16 through 19, an imp, and on a 20, a spined devil appears.
The 10.
What's the 10?
A 10, it's a Lemire. Lenure. Don't know what that is, but good luck.
Bruh.
Remure.
These hellish minions are hostile to all creatures except you. The devils pursue and attack the nearest non-devil to the best of their ability. When the rage ends or you become incapacitated, the devil becomes hostile and will return to hell in a column of fire after 1 round.
All right, there it is.
So for right now, while your rage is active, it's hostile to everything except you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
There's
W.
13 hit points.
What's its initiative roll? You gotta look at it. You gotta roll initiative for it.
Wait, what'd you say? It has 13 hit points?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me change that.
Well, I mean, it says 3d8. I guess the average would be a 13.
Oh. Okay, well,
I
I
mean,
mean, it showed up with 9, so.
Okay.
What's its?
But
dex?
I'll bump it up.
Add it
Though,
to the initiative.
It is a -3.
Yeah.
Okay,
-3.
so roll a d20 -3 for initiative.
Oh, just go after him.
Oh, heard.
I just make
So,
whatever. I'm just using it as like familiars or summons or whatever.
That's
It,
fair.
it just goes after whoever did it.
So is he going right now?
Yeah, get ready to be attacked, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. Please miss, because I can kill this fucking thing.
No.
As long as it misses, I can use my reaction.
Does the 12 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, then you're good.
Alright, I'm gonna use my reaction to swing at it.
Did it hit you though?
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna
Pretty
use.
sure it's only if it hits you.
It's a repost. It's whenever a creature misses an attack.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna make this a roleplay situation because a fucking demon just spawned.
Yeah.
It is a
Oh, never mind. Can't do it. I'm stunned.
I'm going to. I'm gonna use.
Roll it.
my
Roll again. It has
attack.
advantage.
yeah, it does. 19.
No, it doesn't. Oh, that's my armor class. I don't know if that hits or not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using a sentinel attack.
Okay.
So 29 to hit.
I mean, it has 9 AC, so it hits.
Uh huh.
Cool.
And-
That's still a fucking thing, so it's up.
Okay,
No,
cool.
my
It's dead.
Nice. Thank you. 32. you max damage the motherfucker. We don't need you to max damage.
Yeah,
to.
it's now dead. And now another one spawned. I'm kidding.
Bro,
So it's doing like
literally fighting
12
his
and
demon.
13. Oh, he's literally fighting his demons. That's funny.
Okay, so now that Hellrend's turn is done, it is now the.
Do I still have movement and stuff?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you would.
How far away is that ship?
Yes.
Is about.
Oh, it rammed the ship. It's on the ship. It rammed it.
Oh yeah, it did. Hold on, let me move
Oh,
it.
Get that bitch over here.
Yeah, let me. Hold on, let me.
It ain't over here. It's here, Arden. That motherfucker hit the ship. It's here.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer. So yeah, it's about like 5-10ish feet away.
Guys, let's blow up
Yeah.
the ship.
Get that bitch.
And then
Helen.
from where you are standing,
I'm crazy.
it is 20 feet away from you. From where you're standing.
I'm crazy.
I'm gonna start sprinting.
Okay, you will get 2
And-
opportunity attacks taken on you.
Oh, I forgot about the other 2 that are invisible. That's all right. You got.
But
you're
you
fine.
got it. Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna
you're
start
right.
sprinting. And I'm gonna run and jump and cast enlarge and while I'm in the air and land on the other ship.
Okay.
Heard.
So give me a acrobatic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Athletic.
acrobat. Or athletics or acrobatics. Yeah.
Ouch.
Whichever one you want.
18.
Yeah, you'll make it.
18. Yeah, that's fine.
Was it 9 plus 5?
Keith, you gotta use your athletics. Woo!
Mhm.
Remember the first campaign where you didn't even get to use it
Double
once?
proficiency.
Okay, so one spectral misses, the other one
W. Is a bitch ass pussy in this.
is 24. Does 24 hit
Okay.
you? Even though it is, well, no, it is from the side. So the one on the left missed, so it is now visible.
Oh, W.
And the one on the right has hit, so it's on your side again. So this does hit you. For 10 damage.
Is that full 10 or half?
Yeah, it would be half, so it's 5, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. Okay, yeah, you succeed. Your hit point maximum is not reduced.
W.
And you have now jumped onto the Soul Reaver ship.
Oh, come on.
Technically, he's not here. The captain's not here,
Right.
but you are now on the ship.
Wait, what happened to the captain? I must have missed that part.
He's dead. Hellrend
He
killed
died
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he died.
yay.
We don't know what happened. He died.
Yeah, you don't know what happened, but he
Uh,
died.
Trevor said he went back to the ship, but he died.
I was like,
We don't know that.
he did,
What
but
happens and what
yeah.
I see when I land?
So you jump and you land on the Soul Reaver ship. First, you're surprised that this is actually sturdy and you're actually standing on it.
That piece of shit.
And then, technically, there are more like spectral crew members about, but they're kind of just like in shock of, you know, the captain just died, so they're kind of just standing there. And yeah, the ship itself is. It seems like it has a mind of its own.
Kill that shit.
Is there any cargo or barrels or anything going on the deck, or is
No.
it just empty and
It is
everything?
completely empty. If there were any, they are all completely destroyed and rotted away.
Can I see anybody at the helm?
No.
I'm gonna go straight for their nearest mast and just start hopping away when it's my turn again.
Okay.
As long as no one attacks me.
All right, cool. So, that is your turn. Next up is Thaddeus. He is the professor on board that you guys barely know anything about.
No, no.
What's he gonna do? Rita?
And he is going to move over here. Let me see. All right, here. Yeah, sure. He'll move over here. And he is then going to cast Magic Missile at this, the spectral guy in front of you, John.
Okay, Pete Daddy, we love that.
And yeah, so 1d4 plus 1. Is that a higher spell? So. He's gonna do it at 3rd level, so it fires off 3. So what was it? That was fires 1d4 plus 1. So 3d4. 8, 9. Does 9 damage to this spectral crew member. And yeah, that's pretty much all he can do. And with that, we're at Amon's turn. He is now, because he's gained more health and everything, and now he can see the spectral creature. He's going to run back in and attack this other one. So 3 longsword attacks.
Pew pew pew.
Oh yeah, that should hit. Yeah. 12 plus 8, so a 20 for the first one. And 10 plus 8 is 18. Okay, so that one hits too. And 6 plus 8 is 14, so that last one misses. And so the spectral crew member takes 20 damage on that attack. And as a bonus action, Amon is going to, or just as a passive trait, as a bonus action, yes, uses leadership and pass it on to Arden again to give you an additional attack on your next turn.
Hell yeah.
And that is his turn. The Soul Reaver ship now has the legendary action
Yeah.
to pretty much, it is Also, yeah, we used the spectral lash already. She's gonna do it again, and that does some more damage to the ship. It's another 21 damage to the ship. And you guys don't know what's going on to the ship.
Perception check. No.
Especially underneath. Yeah, give me a perception check. John,
Yeah,
give me
19.
one too.
W. Lock in, chat. Okay, doesn't lock in. 12.
Okay, not bad. So you don't see as much as Arden does. But it does seem that from below there do seem to be some repairs being made.
Okay.
At a slow rate, because a lot of damage has been taken to the ship. So there's just the shipwright downstairs is trying his best to patch everything up.
We will leave it here.
And yeah, so that is the initiative roll 20. Now, yeah, Amon went, did that. It is John's turn.
W. Alright, well, I'm gonna assume that this is the same Soul Reaver standing next to me, so he's getting at all of it.
Mm-hmm. And this fire thing is gone. And Arden, your magic circle is close to disappearing at this point.
That.
How many Reavers did I get with my fire blast?
The captain and the one on the left. This one.
I'll just make my 3 attacks against that one again.
Okay, the one in front of you?
22, yeah.
Yep.
Or I guess it's side of me. 33.
Yep.
And 16.
Okay.
So 16 damage for the first one,
Mm-hmm.
16 damage for the second one, and 15 damage for the second one. I rolled again on accident.
Alright.
So 16, 16, 15.
Gotcha.
Actually, plus 6 damage because of rage.
Alright.
Because I raged at the end of the turn.
Okay.
So
This one's looking really hurt. You're seeing
Yeah.
that most of the tattered uniforms that they've been wearing have now become even more tattered, and you start to see like their bodies have like scars that are forming, which some were already there and some are newly formed by
at
combat.
135 so far, unless you take them half. Alright. They still have disadvantage, so just for the sake, just in case, I'm gonna. Oh, I can use my free action to take a potion. So I'm gonna use my free action to take a potion of greater healing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is that one of my actions? No, I just guess it's just 4d4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 plus 4, so plus 12, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action for second winds. And then that will be in my turn.
Alright.
Second once we get to it. What is that? Go ahead. Yeah, that's not my turn.
Okay, next up is the Spectral Crew.
But I can't pull that.
Damn it, bro.
Well, high. Okay, that's not what I was. 6. Alright, back up to 88.
Alright,
We're grinding.
so it's going to use okay. This is
Did you
a
saw this event,
16 hit.
For me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Did the specter? Okay, I'll do that. Was it the specter in front of me hit me both times?
Yes.
Okay. Constitution.
Yes.
That is a 30-20.
Okay, good. You take 5 damage because you're raged. And he does his latent ability, hit and run, and he uses their fade away ability to escape after dealing damage.
After that first one missed, I'm going to use my reaction to repost and do an attack against him.
Okay.
So that is a 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hit.
And then 12 plus 2, so 14.
14. So instead of what happened was, instead of him fading away and disappearing, he faded away.
He faded away. Just not how he wanted.
Just not how he wanted to.
Right.
Yep.
Thank God did we kill one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, and if you were counting, you would have noticed they had 200 HP.
Bro, what the hell?
I mean, he was at 135
So,
on my count. Oh, not everybody else in damage.
No, the thing is technically it was supposed to be overall 200 for the 3 crew members, but because I had to split them up, they all had 200 health.
Okay.
I mean, just for myself, I did 149.
Yeah. Okay, so that one's done, and this one is now going to attack Amon again.
Amon must be struggling over there. Whoa.
He got healed. But now he's about to
Yeah,
get attacked again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I think 1 definitely hits. 1 attack hits. Also, Arden, your ability or magic circle is down now.
That's fine.
What was it? Oh, yeah, he takes. I need to make a Constitution saving throw. First saving throw. 15. Ooh, he just succeeds. So he just takes the 10 damage. 10 necrotic damage. And that is those 2. The last one over here is now surrounded by 3 people. And you know what that means?
Gang.
That means another whale is coming out.
Top.
Cool. This guy's fucking named War from fucking Marvel Rivals, bruh.
So
Not for real.
it pretty much just hits because it's any person within 30 feet of it. So make a wisdom saving throw. So Arden, Lysandra, Thaddeus. Damn. Okay, so Thaddeus succeeds.
20. 30, 20.
Arden succeeds. And Lysandra succeeds. So, everybody does not take the psychic damage, and they are not frightened.
Between
Oh
skin
wait,
and
no.
ugly.
Wait, no. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage. Okay, so you all take 11 damage,
All right.
but you're not frightened, and you're not. You're not frightened. Arden takes 11 damage as well. Actually, 30 feet. I think even. Technically, yeah, this would hit John too. Make a wisdom saving throw for John.
15.
Okay, yeah, you succeed, so you just take 11 damage.
Just a cracker.
Well, 11, and then your rage, so it's halved again. So 4.
Oh, is it bludgeoning? Or it's only bludgeoning?
Oh, I know, yeah,
piercing,
psychic damage, yeah. So yeah, you take 11 damage.
Oh, no, I have half because of the sword. if it's psychic.
Oh, yeah. So then, yeah. There's 4 damage, yeah. You're raged, you have the resistance because of the sword.
4. 1, 2. Okay. The W. I'll take 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't go as well as he thought it would. And with that, it's not the captain's turn because he's dead. So we move to Arden.
Thank God. Hey. Okay. Alright. Do.
You do have your additional.
What me look like?
What?
What's 120 feet from me looks like?
The ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm reading correctly. I just want to double check so I don't fuck this up. All right, cool. That's fine. We're going to and we still have both of our things. Cool. You know, I'm not gonna worry about healing myself because that's what Miss Mam's over here for.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cast Sickening Radiance.
Okay.
Let's see. And this is in 120 feet.
Yeah, the ship is currently 35 feet away from you.
Oh, bad. Alright. So we're gonna cast that. All the creatures have to make a con saving throw. Well, the creatures within that 30 foot radius sphere.
Mm-hmm. Has to make a what? A con or?
Yeah, con saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage.
Okay, Hellrend, you have to take a con save.
I believe in you.
Oh no.
You have to do a con save because you're in the area.
I hate to admit it.
29, you make it. Okay, the ship however fails with the 6.
Good job. I fucking hate that.
That was a nat 1. That was a nat 1 on the ship.
Make them take double damage. Stop playing with me. Okay.
Well,
right,
we'll
cool.
see.
Alright, so 4d10 radiant damage, and let's see. Every invisible creature starts emanating green light, so they are no longer invisible. And yeah, well, you said that these creatures, I don't believe they can take exhaustion.
Nope.
Okay, and I'm sure the ship can't take exhaustion either. That's so fine. All right, let's roll for that 4d10 though.
Yeah.
27.
27. Okay. Sure. I'll double damage it for you.
Oh, radical.
So that is 54 damage. But now I want you to make a perception check. John, you as well.
Only up from here. Oh, it's only up from here. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
19.
19. You both see the 2 spectral crew members wince a little bit.
I love that. All right. Oh, and then this action I'm going to use to fire off one of the motes that I have for that 4012.
Uh-huh. At
the specter still alive in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
2, 3, 4. Let's go. All right, hell yeah. 39 radiant damage.
Yeah. All right. Well, they look worse for wear now, but they're still up.
But why? God damn. Do I have a bonus action? Can I whack them?
Oh.
Alright. Yeah. Then my turn there.
Alright. It's the end of Arden's turn. So we're back up to Lysandra's turn. So she's going to do the same thing. Use her scalpel. and just do her multi-attacks.
Bro, she gets the kill.
No, she is not hitting. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay.
Which is surprising. Dude, what the hell? Okay, she hit 1. And it does 9 damage.
Okay.
And then... that is the end of her turn, and it is now the Soul Reaver ship's turn. It is still latched on with the spectral lashes, but it's going to pull back a little bit and do another ghostly ram. And that, however, somehow fails. Crazy.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't feel like ramming. It's alright.
Pause.
And with that, it is now Celine's turn. Let's see if she can regain her Starfire ability. And she does.
Hot pick.
So you see her do it once more and aims it towards the ship. This time, she can see Hellrend on the ship, so she's not aiming towards him, but she's just aiming towards the ship. And the ship takes... oh no, it needs to make a dex save, but that shouldn't... Well... yeah, 11. Yeah, okay.
I was like, it's a ship.
It takes 36 damage from that radiant damage. And once again, the spectral members wince once more. They look even more hurt than before. And with that, that is the end of her turn. It is now Hellrend's turn.
Say what?
Yep. We're back up at the top.
I am stomping towards the mast unless I see anybody attacking me or anything special
So-
stand out.
I'll say this, because as you're like moving and all this stuff is going on and happening.
And
as
did I
you're-
do, hold on. Did I do any damage when I landed?
Yeah, a little bit. Give me or roll a just roll a strength check, I guess, and that'll be the damage that you do.
Okay. A 23.
All right, cool. So yeah, so you land on the ship, and it like crunches a little bit. That's where you're like you think you're about to fall all the way through, but you don't. And that's where you're
Alright.
surprised that the ship's still intact somehow. And you look around, you see the Spectral Soul Reaver crew members scattered about on the deck. And they're all spaced out in different areas of the ship. None of them are directly near you at the moment. So, and they're all kind of shocked and stunned, essentially, but not really. And you start running towards the mast, and as you do, this giant, like, radiant ball comes behind you and hits the front of the ship as you're running towards the mast. And when that happens, you see that the ship takes damage, and you see all of the crew members, like, seem like they take damage as well.
That's what I thought.
And so
Okay.
you run to the mast. Give me a hit. Give me a roll to hit.
Okay. For shits and giggles, before we start this, looking for it. Brazier of
Mhm.
Commanding Fire Elementals. You can make a magic action. So this would be an action.
Mm-hmm.
And can I do magic while I'm enraged?
No.
No.
No. Okay. I am swinging at the mast.
All
I
right.
am also swinging with my last fire giant strike
Mm-hmm.
before I roll my freaking roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
11, 22.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Wait. 32
32
for
All right.
damage. I'm going to add fire damage. It is 5.
All right.
I'm going to roll a cleave. 27 to hit.
Yep.
4 for damage.
All right.
Terrible.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Fuck. I cannot get 2 hits off in a row. I don't have any kind of anything to help me out to get that hit, do I? That you know of?
I don't think so.
No. Alright.
Yeah, I don't think so.
See you on the next one.
All right. So, actually,
well,
hold on.
bonus action.
You did some damage to the ship. So, you see the one spectral crew member, or John and Arden and everybody else, and Amon, see the one standing in front of Amon disappear.
I can
And then-
shove as a bonus action.
I believe so. And Arden, the one in front of you, also disappears.
Let's see.
As you both see them, or everybody sees them, wince and disappear.
Damn, alright.
Yeah, I wonder who the true boss fight is.
So everybody just disappeared?
Yeah.
The ship included, or
No.
so like all the bad guys on the ship just disappeared?
Their health has been depleted. It is the ship that is still standing and a few of the crew members that are on board ship. The ones that were on board the Twilight's Dream are now dead, including the captain.
I'm going to use my bonus action to
I love that.
shove the mast that I just swung at
Okay.
and see if it snaps and falls over after I've hit it a few times.
Okay, go for it.
Strength check?
Yeah.
Or strength save
Yeah,
throw?
no, strength check, yeah.
Roll big money. Oh my god.
Oh, brother.
9.
It seems a bit more sturdy than you expect it to be.
Yeah, or my bitch ass just was out of breath.
That too.
Wait, no. You have advantage on strength saves. You're raged.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
hmm
Oh, thank God I played a barbarian before.
let me see that.
Just roll again.
You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, plus 3 to melee damage. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Just do it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Brother, what are you doing? This is your
Yeah, at this point, Hellrend, you have been through it.
winded.
You've been through it. You've been fighting ghostly creatures and a ship,
And
and
the
at
funny
this,
part is I'm 16 feet tall and I can't fucking push
Yeah.
this thing over.
and also you're fully raged at this point. You're completely winded. You're going out of breath.
And can I make a perception real quick?
Yeah.
Or with that perception I did earlier, the dirty 20, would I have noticed Keith trying to take down this mast?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I do something real quick?
Sure.
I just want to use my movement, which is 100 feet, and I want to run. I don't know if it'll give me. I already have advantage because I'm raged.
Mhm.
I want to go and just hit the mast with my body, basically, to push it over. I don't know if that'll add more to it, but if not, then I'll just run over there and push it over. To basically do what I see Keith trying to do.
Yeah. Just with more range because you're
Right.
further
But
away.
if I run my 100 feet, I don't know if that'll add more to it, to my strength check.
I mean, yeah.
I said more of a DM question. If not, then I'll run up there and I'll just push it.
I'll say give it a shot and we'll see what happens if you hit it.
So if I do the 100 and basically run 100 feet into the map.
If you hit it with this attack, if you hit, I'll see what it does.
What do I need to roll?
If you don't hit, then we'll see what happens after that.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
One is you got to jump onto the ship.
So I'll do an athletics check.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's a 23.
Okay. And then just do a dexterity now, because you're running.
Dexterity check.
Yeah.
Do I have advantage because advantage on dexterity saving checks that you can see?
What's a
Well, not
saving
blinded,
check? This is when it's
or-
just a check.
I just fuck.
Yeah.
Please don't be in that one. It's in that one.
Okay, so you jump on your momentum from jumping from the Twilight Stream to the Soul Reaver took some of your momentum. So when you start your run on the deck of this ship, you're a little bit slower than you expected to be.
Okay. So then I'll just go and attempt to push it over then.
Yeah, so now
I'll
do
get
the
there.
strength check.
And then I'll do it with advantage. Oh, it was a 16, you dirty bitch! It rolled over, it was a 16 and rolled over to an 8. 12.
So with this, you
I mean, there's technically two of us pushing right now. If that makes sense.
I know, but it's at different times, and also you kind of just smacked right into it.
Right.
So
I'm
give
defensive lineman,
so I will say this: you take 12 damage, which is the amount of force you were trying to push into it. So you just take it back as you run right into the mast.
Okay.
And
Dang it, man! I rolled fucking terrible.
it doesn't really do anything. So now you are on the ship as well, standing next to Hellrend.
Do I get a splinter for rolling a crit one?
Yeah.
Take 5.
Yep. All right.
Hitting a splinter is crazy.
Honestly, yeah. It would be the Spectral Cruise. Technically, there are some on the ship that are around you guys, but you guys are trying to do damage to the ship itself. Even if they get close to you, you're gonna still attack the ship. So they move very slowly at this point to try to get to you to try to stop you. But there's none of them near you right now. So, and they won't get to you by the time anybody attacks the ship, I guess. So, with that, it is now Arden's turn.
Bet.
Arden, break this fucking mast.
So what kind of I still have all my modes. I still have 5 more.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and shoot them? Cannon fire.
I'll say this because we are at the pretty much climax of this fight.
Oh yeah.
I'll allow you to use all 5 of them.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Grand pussy.
All right.
So, roll to hit. I'll have to say, roll to hit to see if you actually do hit the mast. Because you're
Got it.
aiming for a specific target. So, you do need to roll to hit 5 times.
27.
Okay, that hits.
Bet. So I have to do that 4 more times is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. 27 again.
Okay, that hits too. Uh-huh.
Alright, 17.
Just hits.
Bet. Ugh. 10.
Misses.
Alright.
And
21.
21. Okay, that one hits too. So you hit 4 out of the 5.
That's
Sorry,
4d12.
So yeah, if you realize what I just said, the armor class is 17.
Yeah, I remember.
When I said it just hits on that one.
12, 4, 8, 9 to the 12, 13, 14, 16d12 is crazy.
Go for it.
I want to roll that many dice
Yes.
on this thing.
Yes, you do.
Alright,
You should have
so
clicked
funny.
16.
You want your total.
I do want my. That's a lot of dice.
You should have clicked 16 on this thing.
94.
94 damage.
Okay.
All right,
that's
that
enough.
does a significant amount of damage to the ship.
Yeah, I would say
So these stars just enlarge the sky, and I'm just like, phew, and I push my arms forward.
As they hit, they just like go. They hit from the bottom to the top, and they just go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. And as Hellrend and John look up, as they're also trying to like push against it, they look up, and you see the boom, 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 boom of the Crown of Stars attack from Arden as it hits and goes up the mast.
And pushes it over.
And
We can do
it
enough.
does not, but it's close. And with that, the next one would be the surgeon. She can't really do much 'cause she doesn't have much.
You know what
in
it should
range.
do is let us do another strength check
Um,
because we can do it real bad.
I mean, I'm getting to that.
Oh.
So the surgeon, she can't really do much except for heal people at this moment. So
Right.
nobody's
I
really
mean, she can't
injured.
heal me.
Or
No, it's okay.
yeah. I mean, or yeah, okay. I mean, she can. She'll come.
I mean,
She'll walk over to you and do a healer's touch,
but
and
like,
I did a really good job.
yeah, she'll walk over to you and pat you on the shoulder because she saw what you just did. And that is 2d8 plus 5. You regain 14 HP,
love you.
You love that.
Arden. And that is the end of her turn. Again, she can't really do much except for heal. That's her job. And with that, it would then be the Soul Reaver the ship itself. And it is going to. I mean, it's really just going to do another ram to the ship to try to break it.
It's gonna break itself at this moment.
And that's what you think. And it hits. The ship takes some more damage, but Arden, give me another perception check.
Got you. Oh wow, 25.
25. Yeah, you start to
Nat
see
20.
some holes form on the deck of the ship.
Gotta take this bitch out. Meow. Right now.
And then with that, it is now Celine's turn. I hate that she rolled so freaking low. But she hasn't taken any damage, so that's fine. She does not regain her starlight, so she can't, or starfire ability, so she can't do anything. I mean, she can come down, but what's the point? So that's the end of her turn. All right, Hellrend, we're back to you. And I'll say John at this point. I'll say both of you.
Combined strength check.
Give it a go. Yeah.
Right.
With advantage for me, 22.
Mother trucker.
Okay. Hold on.
I got it, Keith. Don't worry.
Hold on. It's being added.
Let's go.
It's being added together. Okay. Okay. That is a 46 to hit. That's a 46 to hit. That definitely hits.
Yeah, right.
Now roll me some damage.
We're not rolling damage. We're just pushing it over. I don't think we need to roll damage.
Roll damage.
What?
It's gonna be
what
land.
It would
damage
your
are we
melee strike. So
Kapow.
Hellrend, that is 8.
7. That's 9 for me.
9 and 8
It's 10 for Hellrend for the plus
Or
2 for the
10.
rage.
and 9, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
9.
That
19.
does 19 damage. It's still sturdy. It's almost like it's denting a little bit, but
Ah,
3.
bitch.
so
I have another attack.
yeah, both of you do.
Just another
So
unarmed
do another push attack or strength check.
What? For
strike.
what?
Yeah. We have 2 attacks.
Yeah, it's two.
I mean, but
Yeah.
Swing at the deck of the ship.
you
No,
can't
I
bounce
mean
it.
it's so the mast is now dented. It has not fully been pushed over yet.
Oh, I thought it fell.
So
Okay.
that's what I'm
Great.
saying is you have one more.
I apologize, my good sir.
So 21 plus
25.
25 for another 46 to hit. And now the damage.
Also in Titan form, I can move by twice my weight.
No.
I think I would like double the damage if since he moves twice his weight.
Yeah.
So just double your unarmed strike. So double your first one too.
Yeah,
So you did 10, so
16
it'd
on
be
the
20.
first one. Or,
All
yeah,
right.
10.
Well, here's what happens. Here's what happens.
Oh,
The mast now starts to dent even more to where it is about to fall. At this moment, you start to see parts of the ship start to become transparent even more. I need you guys to do dexterity saving throws to get back to the Twilight Stream before you fall into the ocean.
we can see the ship, right? So we have advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so
However,
you have
there
advantage.
are going to be stuff moving around, so it will be a little
20.
okay.
That's 20 for me. I don't know about you.
The deck kind of dematerializes under my foot and I stumble. I got an 11.
Yep.
Keith, you do have advantage.
Advantage on dexterity save?
You have dexterity, advantage on dexterity against
strength and-
Yeah. But the dex is only for stuff you can see. So since we can see the ship falling apart,
Yeah.
that counts.
Got it. Never even read. Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, he still stumbles a bit. He still stumbles a little bit.
Yo, these saves are fucking you, bro. Go back to your weapon.
All right, so
Run with it.
I'll say this because you're now at the middle of the ship. It's a bit longer than the Twilight Stream as well. So there's a little bit more distance. So I'll say do it to save time. Roll dex saves 2 more times with
Alright.
advantage.
So first one for me. Oh, Hellrend, are you on PC?
Yeah.
If you right click, you can pull up advantage instead of having to click twice.
Oh. I got a 21 and a 17.
13
Okay.
for my first one. And then my second one is another nat 20.
Okay, when you start running the second time, you stumble a little bit on the 13.
Okay.
And Hellrend, you pick up your stride. And
Fucking
then
nat 20,
after
13,
after
nat
you
20.
stumble a little bit, John, you then pick up your stride once more.
Yep.
Okay. And do it one more time.
Bitch. Alright, here comes the 3. Ready?
Yeah. As you guys are
Oh,
running
pretty close, 17.
as you guys are running back, if you look at the image of the Soul Reaver ship, you can see how long the end of the ship, the front of the ship is. That is what you are running on right now.
Okay.
So
I got a 22.
that, yep, okay. So yeah, John and Hellrend, you start picking up. Your stride gets a little bit faster and faster.
We're locking in.
And with that, I'll say, give me an athletics check to jump back onto the ship.
Yikes. Oh, W, 21.
21, all right.
Heath, lock in.
Okay, you gotta
That's
lock
about-
in. You gotta lock in right now.
Oof.
We're rolling a dex.
That's damage. Cool.
I'm about to.
Damage. Okay.
I'm gonna
We're hitting.
fire off produce
gonna
flame as
fi-
I'm jumping.
He's gonna
and
jump.
throw it down on the deck.
All right.
Oh, right.
So, John, yep, you make it. And Hellrend, you also make it. And yeah, with the deck save, you also land perfectly fine.
Sure.
And with that,
Cool guys never look at explosions.
You're so stupid.
Who's never-
I didn't realize that's what you were doing. That's horror farming in the middle of D&D.
yeah.
Call this man Sung Jin Woo, bruh.
All right, and with that, you guys see the Soul Reaver ship disappear quite differently than how it appeared. So
Y'all gonna fuck around if people wake up early.
you can assume that the entire ship, as well as its entire crew, are now completely and utterly dead.
Hey.
And
If you
with
say
that,
but.
no, and with that, you guys have completed combat.
So theoretically
However-
through combat, was that like 40-ish seconds since I joined?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank God, I'm gonna walk over to the cleric and be like,
Uh-huh.
do you have greater restoration? And then I'm gonna pass out. Because of exhaustion because of the spell, or the
Yeah.
potion.
The potion and everything, and she's gonna be like, "Nope, but I got healing word."
I don't know if that cures the exhaustion or not.
She don't know.
But that's why I'm like, greater restoration I think cures all.
Yeah, it does.
Also, I don't
This
know.
one
I'm
just
gonna
heals
look
you. Yeah, mass healing word just heals you. Technically, she should have more spells, but I don't know why she doesn't.
Oh,
But yeah,
probably because she's an NPC, probably.
it's still gonna be
Here's the
a-
haste spell.
still gonna be a what 5d10 or 4, right? I can't remember,
Well,
right? Because using 9 or 10 levels, right?
Oh, I'm only like that for a turn, so. But I was just gonna pass out on deck.
Either way, she's still doing okay. Everybody gets 20 HP. Who's been hurt?
W.
Whoever's been hurt,
I'm
they now regain 20 HP.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. So yeah,
The circle-
Amon gets 20
circle.
HP back. Amon gets 20
Man,
HP
we're
back.
Oh my god, that puts me back up.
Amon is almost back to full with that.
I'm gonna walk across the deck and lay across the top of the rhino and reduce size and unenrage.
Yeah. You start.
Bro
You
needs
walk
a nap.
over. You see Hellrend walk over, and then as he turns around to lay on or lays back onto the rhino, you see him slowly shrink to his normal form and lean up against him. And yes, so again, combat is over. However, the ship is heavily damaged at this point. And it is also still nighttime.
Damn. That's
This
crazy.
is-
All this happened in the dead of night.
This is you're approaching with the fight and combat and everything going on. You guys are now approaching the morning of the 29th. So you have
Oh,
now
which one?
set sail 2 to 3 days after William has passed.
Cringe. Pussy. Imagine dying.
So, with that, we are going to catch up next time with us hopefully repairing the ship if possible and seeing what other adventures might unfold on this Sea Fang journey that this crew has had. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. The silence shatters like glass beneath a single chilling whisper. You're a hard man to track down, William Blackwell. A shape forms from the dark. Shifting feathers, midnight eyes, a voice that echoes from the edges of morality. William doesn't rise. He simply looks up. Eyes no longer lost, but anchored by truth.
Then I guess you finally caught me.
She tilts her head, studying him. Not the warrior, nor the weapon, but the soul stripped bare by time. It is your time. Come now. It's time to move on. There's a pause. A deep breath from lungs that don't need air. As William stands,
No.
the void quivers at the word.
Not yet. I waited too long just to vanish into nothing. Seen who I was, who I wasn't. I know now what I am meant to be. So, I'd like to offer you a deal, Raven Queen. Bring me back. Let me return to my friends. And whenever you call upon me, I will be there. With one caveat, of course. Not as a servant, not as a pawn, nor as a guardian as you had Raxel on, but as your equal.
His voice grows steady, luminous in the dark.
All I ask is the chance to become who I really am.
A long silence follows, deep and cold. Then, the Raven Queen smiles. Not warmth, but approval. Very well. William Blackwell. Let us see what you become. The Raven Queen studies him, not with eyes, but with the weight of eons. She sees through the bravado, the pain, the truth he found in the dark. But she says nothing. So William steps closer, voice carrying not defiance, but destiny.
Bring me back. That will do more than just serve the balance. I will hunt them one by one. Famine, war, pestilence, and death. The four who think they're inevitable, I'll bring them down and give them your power. Give you them power. My bad, it's been a long time since I've spoken.
A slow breath. Not for drama, just to feel.
I will destroy the horsemen for you and the world. Not because I seek vengeance. Not because I crave redemption. But because someone must. I'm no longer afraid of what I am.
The Raven Queen's silhouette darkens, shadows rippling like silk in a storm. But her voice is still a whisper, just barely audible. And when you fall again, he smiles for the first time in 100,000 years.
And I'll rise again until the world is safe, or I am dust.
Another silence. Then she raises her hand. Feathers spiral around him, black as the void, yet gleaming with the light of something new. Very well. Slayer of the End, rise. And then, with a rush of shadow and starlight, William Blackwell is reborn.